Alright, so here is, I believe, like attempt number 5. I was able to get it open on the third attempt, but I didn't have the camera going. So, what I'm thinking, there's a trap in slot 5. If I don't get that set pretty early, I've got to get it set, but when I do, it resets everybody else. So I'm going to try to get that set first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here's 5. Oh. Okay. See if I can get a little bit deeper. A little bit of a false set started, so maybe that'll help me get it started. May have overset it just a bit, but see, something dropped. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want to lift anything. Actually, need to counter rotate a bit. Holding up on 5. I'm going to either I slipped off or I set it. I think I slipped off. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a little bit of a false set. Need to counter rotate. Holding the pressure. Okay. Got to click out of it right then. So now we'll see if I can keep coming out. I'm gonna hold the pressure, take this one out of my way, and switch pigs to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Slowly countering. Feel like I got that to go up. 4, 5 fills up. 6 just it'll click every once in a while, but it doesn't really do anything. I don't know what's up with 6. Maybe it's a 0 set. Okay. So alright. So if I'm not able to progress past this point, more than likely it means I missed getting pin 5 set. So what I can do to test that, find pin 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm on pin 5. If it blocks me, yep, so it's not set because it blocks my counter rotation. I'll try to let that pin drop right there. I'm going to apply upward tension on it. I think stay on the pin. Alright. Trying to feel a click or something. Okay, there. Feels springy. Now I need to keep it up and see if I can. Alright, so hopefully that little bit of false set right there kept it up. Feels kind of low on the pick, but we'll see. The only way I've found to test it is if it, once I get into a very deep false set, if it won't counter rotate, then I know it's not set. More than likely, if I've got to this point, this false set right here is when I know if I'm caught on it or not. And it feels like it's low right now. Okay, yep, it's blocking me from counter. Okay, so I'll let off of it just a little bit or go past it. Okay, now it's okay. So, all right, just check it. It's too low. I'm just feeling it's. So I gotta get it to stay or get it to go up somehow and then go into a false, little bit of a false set. Right now I'm just keeping pretty good pressure on these. Get out of the way. Okay. Yeah, could be. It's hard to tell. So I'm gonna keep going, and once I get to that deep false set, I'll test it. And nope, I got it that time. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I passed the arrows. So let's get this thing gutted and see what it is. All right, got a wrench. Oops. I don't want to lock this back. I do want to try and alright, so there is the circlip out of the way. Shim. Up there. Okay, there's the shim. Get shim in here. Okay. Okay. Pin 1 is a standard. 2 is a standard. 3 standard. 4 is a standard. 5 is standard. 6 is serrated. Very long serrated. And let's see. So pin 1 or chamber 1 is, let me zoom in a little bit here and maybe focus, sorry. Come on. Focus right there. So pin 1 looks like it's threaded. Pin 2, it's got a counter mill right there in the center, but it's also kind of chamfered back so you can get that deep false set. Got counter milling on 3. Maybe some rations on 4, and again you got that. That's what I was wondering, if it's got like a T-pin trap. Kind of looks like I think, I don't feel like an edge, so it looks like a T-pin trap. And serrations, it feels like on 6. So let's take a look at the upstairs. See what's up there. Alright, let me zoom back out while I'm taking this out a little bit. Turn it sideways. Where is my tweezers? Alright. Pin 1 is a nice T-pin spool. Oh yeah. Pin 2 is that nice deep spool, which works with that little bit of chamfer in there. That really gives a very good deep false set. And then with that sharp lip on that counter milling, that's why I got to use a lot of it. I had to use really light tension, because if you get down on this thing, it just bears up. So that's a serrated with a spool at the bottom. Alright, let's go in the back. There does not appear to be a driver in 6. So that's why I was wondering, because I never really had to touch pin 6. If I did, it gave a crunch. So I kind of left it alone. Alright. Oop. Yep. There's a wafer. It shot off. There's a wafer for 5. And then there's that T-pin. I knew something similar to that, because I have got a lock that is similar, and I've also picked lockpicking lawyer had a challenge lock like that, where I think it was all the chambers were like that. That's why I kind of knew how to. I figured that test out. And then there's a nice little hourglass looking spool with some extra little grabbies in there. Yeah, that's some very beautiful pins. Looks like there may be some different springs, but I'm gonna leave them in there. I don't think we need to see the springs. But that right there is if you don't get that wafer set, that T-pin grabs, and probably, if I had to guess, it's right at the shear line. So So if it does give a click, no, it won't even really give you a click. It'll just go right into that fault set. Because that, yep, just like that, and it hangs up. Yep, that can be quite a pain in the butt, literally. Alright, so very fun. And how many locks could a lock chuck pick if a lock chuck could pick locks? So that is by NICVT. Very good job. That was a challenge, as you probably see from my first video. So, all right, I'm gonna get this back together and see who it's going to next. All right, thanks for watching.